Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. GALA continues to go lower. That's currently in line with the expectation here. We're following the wave count to the downside. That's at the moment according to plan. We got rejected at the 50% retracement. We did say as long as we don't break and sustain above the 50% retracement at 3.46 cents, we can focus here on lower. And the rally was only in 3 waves. We didn't break above it. And we even broke our trend channel to the downside, which gave it a little bit more selling pressure. So the expectation would be to head down lower. We've got a few targets down here. You can see them with the dotted lines. And then we've got the 2.56 cent level, which is here the 78.6 retracement, which ideally we don't want to break below, or ideally not break and sustain below. You know, if it briefly breaks below it, doesn't sustain, that is fine. It can break and recover, that's okay, because invalidation point for the bullish scenario, this 1-2 setup is really only the 1.5 cent level. But typically any asset dropping and sustaining below the 78.6 retracement in a 1-2 setup is typically going to fail, or at least it's not reliable anymore. However, in this case, it could be we drop below it because we've got several Fibonacci extensions, so basically targets in that area. We've got 2.51, 2.42, 2.4 and 2.2 cents and a few lower. So we talked about them in the previous videos, and at the moment expectations would be for price to go lower. I don't see the potential. I mean, it can bounce at any time. It's basically now come back nearly to the previous low, but the for our RSI, for example, it would still allow price to drop lower. There is no bullish crossover here. Yeah, we're sort of below that moving average. The MACD is reducing negative momentum a little bit, yes, but not enough to suggest that we get a deeper or a stronger bounce. What could happen at any time is that we move up and retest this trend line from below. So we're in this trend channel here. We broke below it. If we move up, retest from below, that could send us further down in this wave 5. So the white wave count is anyway our primary expectation. I'm telling you that GALA could have bottomed already, but at present, I don't see any evidence for it because the rally was only in 3 waves. As per Elliott wave, we need to see 5 waves to get confidence in a rally. This was only 3. Yeah, it could turn bullish. That's why we have the red wave count, sort of to show, okay, this could be a 1-2 setup in a leading diagonal because it's a 3-wave structure. So if that's a wave 1, then this is a wave 2. The wave 3 would also be an ABC or something, but it's just not reliable. So what I always say is, you know, impulses should follow through, whereas diagonal patterns could follow through. Now, if you want to trade could, that's fine. I don't want to trade could. I only want to trade should. And therefore, this needs to prove itself by holding the wave 2 low and breaking above the wave 1 high at 3.55 cents. Then we can look at possibly something bullish. But until then, I'm going to take it off the chart again. It's just a potential. Yeah, so idea is to hold to go down lower, and if any retracement happens, which at the moment again the indicators don't really support. I mean, we would need to look at the 1 hour. I mean, here it's already back at 50 and got rejected at the RSI on the 1 hour, and it hasn't really moved price. So, you know, I think there's a good potential to sell off further. But if it moves up, we've got that trend line there, and still our Fibonacci resistance as resistance and barrier for price to go through. And again, it's only above that 3.5 cent level that I just highlighted. If we break above that, then something more bullish could be going on. But until then, I would expect price to sell off further. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.